Hey Sagittarius, Happy New Year and welcome to your general tarot reading for January 2018. I wasn't able to do a general reading in December. I so wanted to, but there was just so much going on with me personally, but including the growth of my business, and I did so many one-on-one readings. That was an absolute blessing, both November and December. I was able to see so many of you on a personal level, and that's brought a lot of growth and blessing to me. I don't know why I'm tongue-tied at the moment, but also I know so many of you emailed me to let me know that you were really blessed by the readings. So I have been craving coming back into this more collective universal space so we can talk about the general energies and the general archetypes. So I'm really glad to be back with you to do that. So Happy New Year. As I said, a couple of notices before I get into your tarot reading. As promised, I have recorded a video that just goes over my services on a very broad high level, lets you know what I offer and how to work with me. Just want to highlight that my MP3 tarot reading, it's a mini reading. I record it, I send it out. It's very, very popular. People are very happy with that service, so do check that out. And I know a lot of people who are engaging with me on the YouTube space are not UK or London based, so you can still get readings from me via Skype or FaceTime. You can check me out and book a reading on my website. It's nicoleblack.com/services. I would love to work with you. Is there anything else? Yes, there is. I am currently doing 15% off on all my tarot readings at the moment. So if you have been thinking about starting the new year, you know, really looking at your year ahead and what you want for yourself and where you're at, then I really encourage you to get a reading from me and use the discount code, which is MGK as in magic 50. So we come to this reading from a love-based perspective and we release all energies of fear. Sagittarius, what is the overall energy for 2018 for you? What messages or message does Source have to give you? Breakthrough card. Interesting. I believe this is actually the Tower energy, and this has been coming up a lot this month. Maybe to do with Uranus going direct. What additional messages do we have for Sagittarius for the year 2018? Five of Pentacles. What additional messages do we have for Sagittarius for the month of 2018? Sorry, I had a message. Okay. 10 of Wands. Page of Pentacles, I like. We'll leave it there, okay, in terms of your overall messages. What's happening in your heart? What are you desiring right now? Okay. 7 of Swords. Nine of Wands. What's happening here, Sag? What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? Okay. Quite a few cards, so we'll stop there. We've got the 8 of Swords, the 5 card, the Hierophant, High Priest, the World, which is coming up a lot, the 10 of Wands, and the 7 of Cups. I might move these down like this, okay, in your heart space. Okay, so what are your challenges this month and your obstacles? What are you being faced with at the beginning of this year? I'm going to reshuffle those. Wow, my hands are real jumpy. What are you being offered, faced with, challenged by this January, Sagittarius? First card, the Fool. Okay. What are you being challenged by? 4 of Wands. Oh, okay. Knight of Cups. Okay. And those are your last challenges. Wow. 2 of Pentacles in reverse, 3 of Swords, 9 of Swords, and the Tower card in reverse, which we have seen. Okay. What's your advice then, Sagittarius? How do you deal with this energy? Advice for Sag. Advice for Sagittarius. Many of them 1 cards. Whoops. But we're going to keep them. Okay. We have the Hermit in reverse. The Death card in reverse. The 8 of Wands in reverse. The 3 of Wands. Okay. Board's getting a little busy. The Queen of Cups. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Both these cards in reverse. 6 of Wands and Temperance. Okay, Sag, so really lovely messages for you. I feel like you're going through a challenging time though, and I feel like the reading is really clear about what's at play, the dynamics that are at play, and the message is about supporting you to get through it. So overall message for 2018, the breakthrough card. This is so important. I feel like this is going to be a breakout year for you, and this is going to be the year that you really see significant shifts in terms of leaving some patterns inside, some dynamics behind. But it doesn't have to all be negative. The breakthrough for you is just about going to a new level. It isn't necessarily about things having been negative or bad last year, but it is about saying that you are finding a new sense of freedom. So yes, you can be getting free from some of the things that are trapping you, but also it can be just going further on the path of freedom that you've already been on, and breaking free of an old version of yourself to become something new. So the additional messages you have for 2018, 5 of Pentacles. This is the energy of scarcity. This is the energy of not having enough of something. Now, of course, it's Pentacles, so it could be money. This could be struggling, financial insecurity, just not feeling safe, not feeling provided for, not feeling protected. This won't apply to everybody though. So it's more than just that. The Pentacles also represent the thing we value. It also, interestingly, a friend and I had a long conversation about what Pentacles mean, and you know, I learned it's like so much more about what they, you know, mean beyond a symbol of money. And it is about the connection to spirit or divine. It's a symbol or an emblem of some kind that is meant to connect the spirit world with the physical, the material. And so this could also be this energy, like lack of spiritual strength, lack of spiritual knowledge, lack of guidance. Part of the reason you could be out in the cold in your life is because you're just feeling like you're stumbling around in the dark. It can be feeling like you haven't got the things you really value. And what do you value? Freedom. I think you do. I think you do value your freedom. I think you may also, this sounds so silly, but also just the ability to be fun. You just seem like, of all the friends I have, Sag signs, the Sagittarius energy, fire signs in general, but Sagittarius specifically, are most interested in enjoying yourself in a similar way that I would think about Taurus, but Taurus like feels more insular, more inward, wants to enjoy the comforts of what he or she has built. You want to enjoy the comforts and the luxuries of what is out there in the world, and you may be feeling disconnected from whatever feels comfortable or luxurious or is the ideal for you. But the next card is the 10 of Cups, and it is saying that this year the breakthrough for you will be an emotional fulfillment. It will be in getting into a situation, a scenario in your heart space, in your love, your partnerships, your family situations, and your friendships, where you feel like you have the ideal and you have the utmost and you have the thing that you've really been wanting. You've got it, you know. I like it. I feel like this is a really good energy for you, and it's a really positive card, and you're going to need it based on what you're going through right now. So I want you to be encouraged that some of you are going to need to let go of what you're clinging to in an emotional space in order to have this, because not only will you have it, but the next card is a Page of Pentacles. So you're leaving this energy of scarcity to get the Ten of Cups, to get the completion and the fulfillment and the love and the enjoyment and the pleasure and the luxury I was just referring to. And when you get there, you're going to have the ability to begin again. This is about someone who can then determine their value and determine the value of this home or this life or this pleasurable situation. They can dictate what the traditions are, what the rituals are, what the beliefs are, you know, what the ethos of this environment or home or relationship or partnership or friendship is. And they can steer it away from this because they've learned, they've been in this situation, and they know what values lead to this, and they're able to construct and create an entirely new message, and then this energy will go out into the world. It will ricochet, and you will get to decide what your... I always say that Sagittarius reminds me of the energy of the what is it escaping me? The energy of... not the prophet, what is it, you know, not the evangelical. I'm thinking of the people who go out preaching and kind of took the gospels or religious beliefs to other regions of the world, and the word is really escaping me, but that energy, and we have the High Priest energy here anyway, but you are sending out a message and you're sharing your beliefs, and this is what this will be. You will be displaying a belief system of love. It will be your beliefs about love. You'll be sharing that with the world, and this will be you deciding how, when and where and what. So this is an important element of freedom for you in your overall messages. But in terms of what you're going through right now, and it's funny because when it comes to Sagittarius, of all the 12 signs, this is always a sign that I tend to see the reading, know intuitively what it is, and then think about some of my friends that I know and think, I don't think they're going through that. You know, I want to maybe go, am I right here? Should I look at this differently? But I'm going to discard that. My friends who seem to be in really good places, sometimes we don't show people what we're truly feeling, and maybe they aren't being transparent with me about this energy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just talk about it. Seven of Swords in reverse. Sagittarius, you're being secretive, deceitful, you're hiding. Deceitful might be heavy, okay? Maybe hiding things by omission, not sharing, trying to get people away from the truth of your situation, concealing what's going on. It says it for itself, okay? This is your energy. This is you. This is you being secretive, going within yourself. And the reason that you're doing it is the Nine of Wands in reverse. You are feeling wounded and defensive. You are looking over your shoulder. This is how, interestingly, when I look at the fire sign cards in this reading, is this energy that comes up most strongly for you. This is you feeling wounded. This is you know, expecting judgment, expecting criticism from people, expecting another fight, expecting another challenge, and it's you feeling tired and weary, but also defensive, also willing to fight for this thing that you want. It's both of those things. That's why you're standing at attention. But in the midst of all that, Eight of Swords, you're feeling trapped, you know, and you're feeling trapped in terms of your own emotions, because you know you're doing this for a reason. You know, you're keeping secrets, you're defending, you're being defensive, you're, you know, trying not to talk to people about whatever this is going on for you on an emotional or experiential level, you know, day to day, in a day-to-day way for you. But all of this energy that you're diverting into this is not giving you space to address that you actually feel like this, that you're feeling stuck and unsure. And what's making you feel that is the High Priest card. There are very strong beliefs, strong opinions, both from other people and for yourself, from yourself, within yourself, about your situation, and you cannot escape them. That's why you're feeling like this. No matter what you do, that voice of criticism, that voice of judgment, that opinion about what you're doing is really clear for you, and you're finding it hard to silence it. You are. And it's like, this is about tradition, this is about religious beliefs, this is about family beliefs, this is about what your friends as a collective believe in. This is even about the Instagram memes and, you know, what they tell us we should and should not be doing in relationships and partnerships, etc. So you are struggling, despite trying to kind of run away from the situation and do what you want to do in secret. You are struggling with the truth of it, because, Sag, you know, your own mind is talking to you about it. The wrestle that you're actually having is not with other people, it's with yourself. You want to be able to experience the world. You want to be able to experience the situation freely. You want to be able to give yourself to it fully. But you're looking back in this card, and what you're looking back at is what you're leaving behind. The people you're leaving behind, the people you're being secretive towards, this, whoever you're projecting this at, is who you're looking back at. And you're aware that as you're about to exit this circle, you can't have both. If you want the situation that has you behaving like this, you have to leave those people that you're projecting that energy to behind. And so you're feeling a little burdened. You're feeling burdened by the choices you have, by the pressure. I feel like there's pressure on you, and the pressure is to do with this energy. But the pressure that is on you is a spiritual pressure that is trying to force you to grow. It is, you know, I said on Twitter that I wanted to do your reading because I felt like there was a trial by fire energy going on with you, and it is this. You are in the fire energy, feeling burdened, feeling you're laboring. It's heavy for you, but the reason is it's trying to get you to address this and get free. Because you're not right now, you are in the, I'm sorry to keep rubbing my nose, you're in the 7 of Cups in reverse energy. This is confusion, this is illusions, this is not seeing the situation clearly, this is not knowing what to choose, this is not being sure of what you feel, this is loads of different factors, emotional factors at play. And in reverse, it's all happening inside you, you're not talking about it, there is no outlet for this energy. So getting into your obstacles, it's funny because the messages came out, you know, quite clear, and I pulled a clarifier just to make sure that it wasn't, you know, a projection from me or kind of like what I was just thinking about mentally, but was a genuine intuitive message, and the card was like, hell yeah, girl. So I was like, all right, we'll share this message. Okay, so the Fool card comes up as your intuitive message, and so I shouldn't take this too harshly, but I feel like it, no, I'm not going to say that, that's unfair. Okay, I won't, but let's use the word naivety. I feel like there is some naivety in terms of your approach, and I feel like this isn't the first time I've said this to you. I'm also thinking about the reading I did for you in November, and I'm pretty sure in that reading I was telling you that, you know, there's some situations you need to let go of and you need to wrap up, and it's not working. And I feel like that energy is lingering because you're not letting go of it, and you're trying to keep and maintain the situation in secret. So yes, you're being naive, you're turning a blind eye, you're pretending like the issues that are there aren't really there. You're like, everything's fine, I think it's wonderful, I don't care what other people are saying, I don't even care what my inner self is saying to me, it's fine, it's gonna be okay, if I just keep going it will be fine, I might be on the edge of the cliff but it's gonna be all right. So the clarifier I pulled was the postponement card. Yes, you are postponing yourself in many ways. You're postponing your own wisdom. You're postponing, this is the air sign energy. So you're postponing. 4 of Swords is about reflection, meditation, and listening to yourself, your inner self. You're postponing that, and you're choosing to see what is a grey picture as something that is colourful. You're choosing to see it as something that it isn't. And that's why I felt confident about saying that this is naivety, because I pulled that clarifier and I felt like God was saying, it's okay, you can say that. You want this, Sagittarius, you want it, you do. You really want this, whatever it represents for you in terms of security, structure and pleasure, family life, relationship that last, marriage, you know. You want these things, Sag, you do, and you want it so much that you're willing to give this you're willing to put yourself, your love, your heart, your energy out there. And this interests me because as someone who's dated a Sagittarius, this isn't always how I think you guys behave. But this doesn't have to be, even though I feel like it's coming forward quite strongly as a kind of love relationship, or at least a situationship or a dynamic with another person. It doesn't have to be. It could just as equally be a friendship dynamic that is gone awry or is not really working, and you're not choosing to see the truth about this person because you really love the long friendship you've built with them, and you're continuing to give of your love and affection. It could be the same for family. It could be the same for business. You know, it could be a business situation that is going in the wrong direction, and you're not being honest with people about not making any more money, about the debt that you're running into. You're feeling defensive about the questions you're being asked about your business practice. You're unsure about what to do. You're feeling judged, or you know, there's all of that. You're trying to pretend like it's, you know, gonna be fine. You really want it to be, you know, a successful thing that will work and give you security, and so you're pouring all your love and your energy into it. So it isn't just, as you just saw how I did that, it isn't just about partnerships. So use your intuition to figure out what aspects of your life this refers to. I'm going to continue to talk about it as a partnership of some kind. So Two of Pentacles here in reverse. This is about you not making a decision. This is about you knowing on a deeper level that things are out of balance, that you're doing a juggling act, and that there are aspects of the situation you're trying to keep flowing. You're really trying to make it work. You're like the jester at the moment, and you're trying to do this, but you know you're doing so much underneath the surface here, because you've already feel this. This is the Three of Swords, the heartache, the pain, the heartache, the break, the betrayal, whatever has had you feeling like this has already happened. And that's why it's requiring you to have this naive energy to pretend with all to at least try to cover up this energy, you know, or to at least only focus on this energy, to only focus on the positive, and to pretend like the things that have caused this are not an issue anymore. But you know that that's not true, because whilst you're doing this externally and pretending that everything's fine, at night you're like this. It's in reverse though. It isn't upright, so it isn't like, yes, at night you're literally up crying, but when it's like it's saying in your quiet moments, when you get alone, that's when this truth starts to crop up. That's when this energy starts to come back. That's when you're like, actually, this doesn't feel good. It isn't perfect. It isn't just a fantastic situation. And you are trying, the Tower card in reverse, you're trying to keep things together externally through this energy. You're trying to keep it together, but inside, because of that, the earthquake and the break and the split and the energy of turbulence and chaos is happening inside you, because you're holding so tightly externally in this way. So Sagittarius, what's the advice? Well, the first card is the Virgo card, Hermit in reverse. This says to me that there is a reason that you're doing this, that you're being kind of secretive, and that you feel you need to. And so the cards are saying honor that. Do the seclusion thing. Go within. Protect yourself. Don't speak on it. You know, you're still needing to find your wisdom. You're still feeling, and fundamentally you're still needing to find your truth about the situation, and you're needing to do that alone, and the cards are supporting you in doing that. But the cards are also saying, you know, an ending is coming. This is a major arcana and it's in reverse, and I feel like it's saying, yes, an ending. The energy of ending is here, and either you end it or this will happen to you. Those are your choices. It's gonna end, and either the situation itself will end, or other things will end for you, such as you will find a block to this energy. This will be the death energy, that you will start to feel this moving further and further away from you. Or in reverse, as this is an incomplete ending, this energy will linger. So it's like it's saying, you make the choice to end what is not working right now. If right now, Sagittarius, you're unsure, you still are finding it hard to decide and to get clear on what your choice is, Source is saying, Spirit is saying, that's okay. Energy is coming towards you, new information, communication, and it's not external, it's internal, which is why you are being encouraged to stay in the hermit space, because all this spiritual wisdom, insight, new information about the situation will come to you. So it's saying, okay, if you don't know how this ending should happen, or when, or what situation your life is pertaining to, the cards are saying it's okay to wait for this communication, to wait for your, wait for your soul to click, the light bulb moment for you to go, I know now, like I see this situation, I know what it is, and I know that I can't postpone my decision about it any longer. It's saying to you that you have the Queen of Swords and the Ace of Wands, the Ace of Swords in reverse. Okay, sorry, let me try that again. Queen of Cups and the Ace of Swords in reverse. What it's saying is that there is a part of you that is loving and generous and compassionate and wants to stay in the situation and do this and give of yourself, and there's another part of you that's like, I think I should cut it, I think it needs to end, I feel like, maybe I should have a clean break from this situation and do something else. But these aspects of yourself are at war. From one day to the next, you could be like, I should want to stay, I should go, I should stay, I should go, I should stay, I should go, I should stay, I want to stay, go, and stay, go, stay, go. And it is this. This is what this is. These are the energies that you're juggling. And what Source is saying about that is that it is creating this lack of success, lack of movement, lack of victory for you. Fire sign energy. You are not making progress towards this while you're doing this. So the ultimate advice is the Temperance card, is to find the middle ground between your heart and your mind right now. And that is your spirit, I suppose. That is resting in the belief and the faith that if you do what you feel you need to, it will work out. That you are well protected and guided, that you are well loved by God, and ultimately you will find your way out of this energy towards this much more loving, generous, and happy energy. So Sagittarius, I hope you were able to take something from this reading. As a Virgo, I respect the hermit mode. Do what you need to for yourself right now. It's really important. I know it's hard to tune out the external voices and your own voice of criticism, but it's just really important that you find your own truth and your wisdom in this moment. So give into that. Really just know that if you're finding it hard to see the wisdom, spiritual support is being said to you. If you listen, you'll hear it. Meditation is a good way, get quiet. That's the instruction to you. If you would like a personal reading, I feel like this reading is pretty clear, but if you would like a personal reading to talk more about this situation and the potential endings you're contemplating, you can get that at nicoleblack.com/services. You can book online, and I will see you next month. Please like, share, and subscribe. Mwah.